Good morning, Lobo Nation. My name is Chris Frazier. It's June 28th, and I've got Chad Patterson here with the Boys and Girls Club. So, Chad, how's your morning going?
It's going great, Chris.
Good,
Honored
good.
to be here with you, man.
Pleasure to have you here. So, Chad, one of my first questions for you is, what age group does your Boys and Girls Club serve?
Yeah, we serve anyone who's 5 years old or in kindergarten through 12th grade.
Gotcha.
So we got the whole gamut covered.
How does the registration process look for those parents?
Well, we try to keep it simple.
Okay.
Everything's done online, so they go to our website, which is a mouthful to say, bgradytexas.com,
Gotcha.
and click on registration, and everything's done online. We also have it in Spanish, and so
Okay.
we want to be as accommodating as we can be. But we're trying to be high tech these days.
Perfect. So, speaking of high tech, a lot of families are watching you guys through social media and also on Good Morning Lobo Nation. How does the fall registration, how does it start, and when does it start?
Registration never ends, frankly.
Gotcha.
So you can register for any semester, anytime.
Okay.
We really start pushing the fall probably in July.
Gotcha.
But we do a campaign in the spring forward. Right now our focus is on summer, but literally a parent could sign up anytime for their kiddo to attend our clubs.
Perfect. Sounds great. So, with so many things going on, it's the summertime, trending social media. How do you guys keep up and inspiring our youth?
Wow, it is an hourly challenge, right? And just like you and what
Yes,
we
sir.
do here in the district, we just try to stay consistent. We want to keep our story out in front of people every day. My goal is for us to have a real life story about a kid or a parent, someone we're impacting every day. Because I think, like if we keep our story in front of people, it sells itself. Working with kids is a very noble mission. So our job is to keep it out front as consistently and as many different varieties as possible. So we cover all the social media platforms, and then just word of mouth and events, but every day keeping it out there in front of people.
Perfect. So, when we're talking about inspiring, what is the mission of the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, that's the reason we get up every day, right? So the mission literally is to help kids become caring, productive, responsible citizens.
Perfect.
I don't know about you, but we probably need some more of those today,
Yes,
right?
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
that's truly our mission, and frankly, it's to help kids reach their God-given potential. And so, but that's why we exist.
Absolutely. So, we've got summer activities, and we know that it's a time where a lot of students are wanting to get back outside. They just went through a pandemic, and they're looking to get active and involved. So, what summer activities are you guys involved?
Yeah, we have a summer camp going on
Okay.
from 7:30 to 5:30, and then that arena of activities is academics, it's character leadership, it's fun, it's recreation, it's arts and crafts.
Gotcha.
So it's mixed up all day long. We try to get the kiddos outside as much as we can, even
Absolutely.
in the heat.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's a blend of academics, fun, recreation, character, all those things that help kids grow and develop.
Gotcha. With some of those sports programs and arts and craft, are there any age requirements for those certain groups?
We program based on age groups. And then our sports program really is still centralized in Marshall for leagues, but we do sports and rec in all the clubs. We have a program called Triple Play.
Okay.
And so we program according to age appropriate.
With a lot of people wanting to get involved, how can volunteers get involved with the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, I mean, that's a need, right, Chris?
Yes, sir.
So I would even ask you, how are you going to get involved with the Boys and
Well,
Girls Club?
Chad.
But let me tell you, we really say, hey, just come hang out with kids.
Right.
Or, hey, Chris, if you have an hour to come read to a kid, would you just consider coming to read? So we typically try to open that door, and we find that once people get in, they get hooked. And so it could turn from coming to read for kids, it could come to be a regular mentor for a kid, it could be show up at an event. So really we try to keep it truly what's best for the volunteer.
Absolutely.
And just find the match that works best for them. So
Perfect. I think families would love to know this. How engaged are you with the parents? Students are at your program, and in this after-school program, what is the importance of that, being engaged with those parents?
yeah, I love that question, Chris, because I think so much of the time our focus is on we serve kids, and they are our primary
Yes, sir.
focus. But right beside that is a parent. For example, last night I had a parent conference, and one of the things we're trying to do is be more engaged with parents. I think we give as much value to the parents as we do the kids. Parents are able to go work. They're able to have more time at home to really focus and play with their kids when we help them with homework. So we're trying to be more educational focused. We're partnering with Community Health Corps to do some social emotional wellness kinds of things, and that's going to start this fall for parents. And so we see the parents as a key part of that puzzle. And so I appreciate that question.
Absolutely.
But we just try to do everything we can to support the family system so they can all be successful.
So Chad, we know that a lot of after-school programs have to do a lot of fundraising, and so would you mind sharing with our audience what the Boys and Girls Club has coming up as far as fundraisers?
Yeah, so I call it fundraising and friend-raising.
Okay.
So it's a year-round annual process. We have some events here coming up.
Okay.
In July 30th at Bear Creek Smokehouse, we have an outdoor concert coming. Josh Ward is the artist, so that'll be a fun event for people to come. It's awareness, but also fundraising. And I unapologetically say we have to raise funds. We
Yes,
don't
sir.
have to be timid about that. That's how we sustain the services that we provide. So we do events. We have an online giving system where people can give monthly. You can go to Be Great East Texas /give and even give today. But we're looking for those recurring income streams. It's no secret that nonprofits are a business.
Yes, sir.
And we have to have those resources to sustain the work that we give for kids. Other things we're doing, we have a fun night coming up at Bubba's 33 here in Longview where they let us have just an opportunity. Have to give a shout out to Julia. Just again, awareness and then an opportunity to give. I like to let our story make the ask, but we want to keep, again, our story out in front of people. We have an event in September. It's a home beer fest at Mod Cobb. I think that's September 18th. We have an annual golf tournament, the Otis Hill tournament, that's been going on for decades now, I think I can say, here in Longview. And again, it's just that legacy of people caring about the mission and giving their time and their talents and treasure to us.
Absolutely.
We have a Champions Luncheon coming in December. You can sit at my table if you want to, Chris.
Gotcha.
But that's where we honor leadership in the community.
Yes, sir.
So again, we kind of have an annual engine, I call it, to again make the ask, but also do outreach on behalf of the kids. So thanks for the question.
Absolutely. Well, Chad, we thank you for being with us today.
Yeah.
Lobo Nation, it's another great day, and always remember, it's a great day to be a Lobo.